Happy day, YouTube. How are you today? Josie here. This beautiful fall day. Oh. So, I'm in so much pain today. Like, it's unbelievable. And annoying. It's more annoying than anything. I'm just out here nature walking and deep breathing and trying to meditate and let it all go. But it's still there. I just have to keep moving, right? But there was a time in my life where I was in a lot of pain, and a lot of doctors believed that it was all in my head. In other words, I was crazy. And then they discovered that it wasn't all in my head. Now, I still might be crazy. That's yet to be determined. But I truly have physical problems that cause me pain. But I happened upon this YouTube channel recently that got me to thinking about this a lot, like how many people go through that same thing. And there's this guy who had a YouTube channel. He's dead now, but he was diagnosed with psychosomatic pain. So in other words, they thought that the pain was in his head. And just looking at the guy, I think to myself, what a crock of shit. That poor fucking guy. He ended up committing suicide because he was in so much brutal pain, and there wasn't a fucking doctor in the world that could help him. Why? Because doctors aren't trained to know anything other than, here, take this pill. And so they basically diagnosed him with psychosomatic pain, gave him antidepressants, which, if you know anything about antidepressants, they can cause you to be impulsive and cause you to even have worsening depression, depending on your situation, depending on your background, depending on lots of factors. But he was an activist, and he was fighting for the right to die for people with mental illness. The right to die with people with mental illness. And because he was in so much pain. In my opinion, I'm willing to bet if he had suffered through his pain for another decade or so, he may have found a physical problem that was causing his pain. If he had the right circumstances, the right doctors. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case, and he ended up killing himself. I was almost him. I was almost him in my 20s, and he was young. He was really young. I was almost him. Like, I'm grateful that I wasn't, because of all the things I would have missed out on. But it's still a fight, you know? So this is for anyone that battles chronic pain. You're not alone. And don't let them tell you it's psychosomatic. Yes, stress can make your physical problems worse, and it can make your pain worse. And some of it can be in your head, but the reality is at the root of the problem, biology is biology. Biology is psychology. It's all connected. So, I mean, I just saw that his channel, and it made me so sad that he didn't get the help that he deserved. And then it made me so grateful that I didn't turn out to be him. And made me really, I mean, it makes me so sad. How many people go through that same thing for years? It's all in your head. We don't know what's wrong with you, therefore you're crazy. Not true, not true, not true. I hope that you're having a beautiful fall day. I hope that you're not suffering chronic pain. And if you are, hang in there. Hang in there. Om Namah Shivaya.